Hey guys, how's it going? We are at the plant barn. I have a couple containers that I want to refresh for fall. I've got 2 window boxes that I would like to refresh. The lighting is so bad. Oh my gosh. And I thought that we would come here, pick up a couple things. I texted Bailey and she had said that they got in a bunch of fall plants and I'm so excited to see them. We were actually just at Lowe's and I was like, I can't buy anything here. We're going to the plant barn. I gotta go check and see what they have. They'll have cooler stuff. They'll have better stuff. So let's head in, see what they have. It's actually been a really long time. It's probably been like a month and a half, 2 months since I've been here, which is kind of crazy. It might have even been longer. Last time I was here was with Janie. So let's go see what they've got. So we're gonna do this kind of quickly so we can get home. But I had to show you, we're at the very back. They have this cut flower garden area and it looks so full. It is so pretty. You can see things are just hanging from this high tunnel. It's an open high tunnel. So let's go in here really quickly. They've got these like celosia. I think this is like the Joey one. They have lots of gomphrena. I love gomphrena so much. It's kind of a plant that some people love or they don't love. And I think that they don't love it because of harvesting. It's a lot. You get 1 stem, 1 bloom, and it's not a big impact bloom. So people don't always love that. And then look at this. Those have to be loofah gourds right there, just hanging, growing. Isn't that so cool? And their sunflowers are so massive in here. It's just really pretty. They've got their amaranth right there. I think that's gotta be the hot biscuit one right there. That's what mine was supposed to. No, it's not hot biscuit. Hot biscuit is red, orange, that's red. That's burgundy, because I have a burgundy one, but mine does not look like that. Mine mutated for sure. If you need a filler plant, I think this is called like Sweet Annie, and it smells really good. I've heard a couple people say that they don't like the smell. I like the smell of it. And then what I do is I just usually come here and I snap this off and then take off these lower branches, and then it kind of makes like a cool little filler plant, especially when it's got these like little teeny tiny seed pods on it. It's a really cool texture. Okay, let's get out of here. I just had to show you guys that because I thought it was really cool. And let's go see what we can find for this container. I don't need a whole lot. I just need a couple things. But I did see these eucalyptus, and that's so pretty. Whenever we get more property, I will have eucalyptus. This is the baby blue, and it smells so good. Oh, that's so nice. They have all of their fall veggies, all the brassicas and onions and lettuce and all of those things. And we're gonna head up front. I see Miss Bailey. She's in a green shirt today. There she is. I got overly excited and I forgot to start filming. So I grabbed 2 of these heucheras. These are the paprika. And so what I'm gonna do with the window boxes is they're going to match and they're not gonna flank it. So I'm not gonna do like, these are gonna go both on the right side of the container. So they're gonna look exactly the same when you look at it. They're not going to flank inward and outward like you would normally do when you're flanking something, because that area is so weird. One side of it gets deep shade and the other side of these window boxes gets full sun. So I gotta find some way to kind of change that up a little bit, so or to combat that. So they're gonna match when you look at them. And it's gonna look a little weird, but I think it'll be fine. So let me show you guys because I haven't shown you anything. So we did pick up one of these salvias. This is called beige. It's just such a gorgeous color. I love this one. And we are seeing a ton of like butterflies and moths and little pollinators already on this, lots of bees. Normally we see this red color and we saw this like softer beige color. I just thought it was really, really pretty. So we're gonna grab a couple of these Pennisetum red tails. These are the bunny grasses. This is gonna be kind of the centerpiece. They stay pretty small. I was also looking at this one. This is the leather leaf sedge called Red Rooster. And it's really pretty. It's like a coffee color. I think somebody's gonna think it's dead, but it's not dead. This is just kind of the color. And I kind of like it, but we decided to go with the bunny tails instead. Otherwise, I think it was just gonna look too dry. So green grass, heuchera, and then we're also gonna grab a couple euphorbia right here. Like that combination. Which one is this? This is the Stardust Clear White. Isn't that pretty? I was also looking at this one because it has a little tinge of red to it. This one is the Star Blast called Soft Pink. And I kind of like it. If I can show you better. There we go. See how it's got like different colors to it? but I think we are gonna go with the white so it has a little pop of color. So 1, 2, and then the grasses, and then I think I'm also gonna grab a couple pansies. They also have their ornamental kales, which I'm a sucker for ornamental kales. That might be good to tuck a couple of these in. Ornamental kales, and then there was some mums over here, which I'm also a sucker for mums. So all the colors. What are these ones? This one says flame bicolor, some red ones, orange ones, and we should probably do a couple of these penny black violas. I think I'll just do 1 6-pack, so we'll pop 3 in each. If you're in the area, here's your September garden to do. It is milkweed seed, poppies, get your bulbs, plant violas, snapdragons, things that are ready for December, plant your winter vegetables, fertilize, dig, divide, and replant other things, and use crop covers. So here is your to-do for September. They have a dried flower bar, and this is some sage, and it is strong smelling. It smells so good. And some amaranth in here, lots of amaranth, all kinds of cool things. Oh look, this is scabiosa right there. Those are the seed heads. And then here's another scabiosa. Isn't that one so pretty? Some hydrangea blooms, straw flower. So cool that they're doing this now. This is where I get all of my bird baths and my fountains from. And this bird bath fountain, so gorgeous. I think this is another Campania. Yeah, it's Campania. And it is so, so pretty. I love the edging on it. And they also have this bench. And look, it has little birdies. Isn't that so cute? It's also by Campania. They have a lot of little fountains here. Brent said he really likes that one. Not that we need another fountain. We might need another one. All right, we're gonna head home. I'm gonna go check out, go pay for all these things, and we're going to get to planting because you guys haven't even seen where they're gonna go. So let's go. We are back home. And these are the window boxes that we're going to take care of. So there's a couple things that are gonna happen. These are going to stay, the Creeping Jenny. I love this look. The lemon cypress, these are gonna come out. They've gotten too big. This was planted last December, and it was supposed to just be like a December project, and then I was gonna plant out the cypress, the lemon cypress, into the landscape, and that just never happened. So they're gonna come out now. I think I am going to move them into the landscape. I gotta find somewhere that I want them to go. And then I have some cyclamen right here, and they're red and white. They're like Christmas themed. And I'm gonna pull them because they're alive in this box, but they're dead in the other box. And so I don't wanna leave them. And this is a very weird window box. So let me show you guys. So the lemon cypress have gotten massive. When I had planted them, they had only reached right about here, and they have really taken off. So I think it's gonna be kind of a pain to get these out because they're in like little plastic containers. And I think that they're probably super root bound in there. But I'm hoping that I can pull them out and that the cyclamen come out easy too. If I lose the cyclamen, I'm really not that worried about it. They're just cyclamen. But see, it was like a Christmas theme, and it's not Christmas, and it hasn't been Christmas all year long, and now I'm pulling them out as we are ending the year. But if I can keep the Creeping Jenny, because I love this look, I think it's gonna be really pretty. I should have done a like summer refresh, but I didn't. So the hope is to do this grass in the middle, euphorbia on one side, the heuchera on the other, and then kind of tuck in some of the pansies. I also grabbed some melissum right here. This is the clear crystal lavender, and it's like a soft lavender color, and I think it's gonna be really pretty. So the plan is that the euphorbia is gonna go on this side, and the heuchera is gonna go on this side, and the grass is gonna go in the middle. And over on this window box, the euphorbia is gonna go on the left side, and the heuchera is going to go on the right side. So they're going to exactly match instead of like flanking, where normally you would do, if you're going to do the heuchera on this side, you would do the heuchera on this side, so the heuchera is both facing the door. But I'm not going to, just because of like sun issues. I needed something that can handle shade and then something that can handle sun. So you can even see with the cyclamen, like this one is leggy because it's very shady, and this one gets a little bit more sun, which they can handle. They prefer a little bit more sun. Like this is shade, and so this one does a little bit better. And then this thing has kind of gotten a little scraggly and a little long because this is in shade. Like there's the willow tree. So let's go ahead and get these cleared out. I'm not gonna plant the lemon cypress in the landscape today, but I am gonna put them in a separate container so I can get them planted. We love lemon cypress, and so if I can add a couple more to the property, I won't be mad at that. I gotta figure out where I want them to go though. That's the problem. So those look so gorgeous, and I'm so pleased with how they look, how they turned out. I think it's gonna be so nice to have these looking like fresh again for this fall time. Let's head up front and I will show you guys how everything turned out, because I was able to save one of the lemon cypress, but I wasn't able to save the other one quite yet. I have it in a container and I will get it planted somewhere on the property. I'm just not exactly sure. We'll see how it does in this container. Okay, so we are all done. I did save one lemon cypress, planted it right here. The other one is just gonna go in a container until I can figure out where I want it to go. But this will be really nice right here in a couple years. I think it's gonna be absolutely gorgeous. Full sun area. It should be very, very happy. And it'll lend to a bit of privacy when we're on the front porch. And I got the little cyclamen right here. I only saved the white ones. They looked the best. The red ones were really rough looking, so I just couldn't do it. So I planted the two white ones just kind of tucked in right along the border. And it might actually be fun to just start buying these this fall time and winter time and just kind of tuck them in randomly throughout this bed and have this be kind of a big cyclamen bed. I think that that might be something that looks really cool. I've come to really like them in the landscape. I wasn't the biggest fan of them, but Brent really loves them. So I think that those look really good there. I think that this is going to be so gorgeous. I got to give these guys a healthy drink. This one right here, the root system on the Creeping Jenny wasn't massive. So we will see. I might end up having to come in and chop it just to give it a big haircut, because this might be too much for it to keep alive with how little roots I got. But I think this is going to be so gorgeous. The alyssum disappears, and so do the pansies, because they are, or the violas, because they're so small right now, but they will fill in and they will be so gorgeous. So the heuchera on the side, the grass, and the euphorbia. And I love euphorbia. I think it's a gorgeous, gorgeous plant. I cannot wait for this thing to fill out. The euphorbia is going to die if we get a frost. We rarely get a frost, and usually if we get a frost, it's sometime beginning of December, never earlier than that. So I'm not worried about it because I do have a few more months. So this is my fall container. I know that a lot of you guys are like, that's a summer container if I've ever seen one, Robbie. I'm sorry, okay? And this one over here also looks really good, but you can see how this one kind of flanks the exact same. So, you know, the euphorbia is on the left side, and then the heuchera is on the right side of this one. So you come up to it and they are the same. They're just not mirrored. What you normally want to do is you want to mirror them, but I need this side to get as much sun as possible for the grass and for the, oh my gosh, I just lost it, euphorbia. But either way, I think it looks really good. This one should be totally fine, this Creeping Jenny, because this one had a very extensive root system that I was able to save. So that's really exciting. But I just love the way that they kind of drape down these containers. I think it's so gorgeous. This one was full of ants, so I did spray for some ant spray just behind there, just to kind of like try to take care of that, because I don't want the ants in here, because what they'll do is they'll totally disrupt the root system in here and kill the plants. And I think that's why this one started to have some burn, is because there was ants burrowing in it. So that should take care of that problem. Like I said, this alyssum right here should fill out and mound and also trail, and same on that side. And then I have two little of the violas tucked in there. I could probably do a third, but I'm hoping that there's enough time for this grass to kind of grow up and fill this entire thing out. If not, next year. So that is going to be it for this video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you for visiting our garden, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.